Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful, honored, and grateful. 11 energy stood out, 11 seconds on the clock. We're so thankful, honored, and grateful to be here to share this upcoming week, or Heptad, Heptad, this upcoming week, or Heptad's energetic read. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not, into this co-creation. Cuddy, something about Kid Cudi. Some of you like Kid Cudi. Something about Kick. I'm seeing that rock star with the long hair. I think it's a Kid something. Kid Rock. For some of you, Kid Rock could be significant. But anyways, let's get started by honoring and thanking our ancestors. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. 1:11. Jesus, my lovies. Okay, bomba ekut. 1 minute and 11 seconds. I invite you to honor you, whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever is opening up these new pathways for you, because that's a lot of one energy. So a lot of new beginnings, new pathways, new portals opening up based on the choices that you have made in this co-creation. Maybe for some of you, stardom, Kid Rock energy is present, or a rock star, or something about a rock stars in your field. It could be you or someone around you. But anyways, my lovies, we are honoring all of the energies that come together to make this experience happen. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all. Or you can take a moment of silence to be in sinus, something about your sinuses, to be in silence with yourselves. Let's get started. Something about Cyrus. 2:18 on the clock. I'm getting a lot of stars. Miley Cyrus. I'm getting, when I watch movies, I want to see stars. Somebody was Netflix and chilling. Right before starting, Spirit did give us very interesting things. I parked at this spot. Spirit wants it to start right away as an introduction. But I parked at this spot because Spirit told us to park here. Have no fear, 254. And when I pulled up, a gentleman pulled up next to me. And I've seen all types of things in this world. Certain things I'm like, I could probably see less of that and be okay. But you know, he is where he is for a reason. 3:11 on the clock. And it's curious because right before starting, Spirit gave us, I was getting everything organized, and Spirit gave us that someone is denying accountability when it comes to their sexuality and reckless sex. More notably, someone is hiding things on their phone when it comes to threesomes and foursomes, like someone is involved in group sex. And I'm like, okay. And this was after, there's something about just being cautious and conscious of the energy, the sexual energy, because someone's denying accountability about something, because right before that happened, that gentleman had pulled up next to me, and we're in a parking lot where there are a bunch of Marines here for some reason. He pulled up next to me, whipped out his penis, 411, and started jerking off in his vehicle. And I'm like, I can see you. It is fucking prime time daylight out here, my lovey. You ain't got no fear, right? He noticed that I noticed, and we're both like, I'm like, just go, my lovey, just go. And he just left. He reversed and he just left. Right after that, 2 Marines pull up right next to me, because I have this thing with my energy. For some of you, notice what your energy does. I notice that when something inside of me, like, it's like a protective energy, I can summon up all types of, like, well, my family comes from like, for example, I have military in my family, in the Dominican Republic, more notably, or politicians in my family. And even when I was a little girl, I wanted to be in politics in some way. Like, I would talk about being a president, 5'11" on the clock. Everything is coming in for a reason. I would talk about being a president or being a lawyer or being an agent of some sort, an officer, more like in the psychologist perspective, like a detective of some sort. So it's always been in my energy field, but I've noticed how I can if I feel in danger, or if I don't even think it's not something I do consciously. It's an energy in me where I can summon up all types of like law enforcement or military. And so like these people pull up right next, like as the dude, maybe 5 seconds after he reversed and drove away, these two Marines came out on this side. Just now, maybe 30 seconds ago, there was a Marine that walked out on that side. I'm like, this dude, he could have screwed himself. It's so silly. But for some, there's that energy in the field. Everything is happening for a reason, because after I was setting up the stuff, and Spirit saying somebody is engaged in threesomes and group sex and stuff like that, and they're denying accountability. But you can find these things on their phone, and of course a lot of people don't like their phones checked. I wonder why. If you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to hide. But if you got something to hide, I probably wouldn't want my phone checked either. It's for me, take my phone. Where are you taking it? Take it check it, search it, whatever you got to do, whatever makes you happy. The worst thing that you can find is that sometimes once in a blue, your sister friend's been single for quite some time. She ain't sleeping with absolutely fucking nobody, and she's not planning on it. Not unless Spirit summons up the one, which it seems like he's coming anyway. So until he arrives, I ain't got nothing to fucking sleep with, nor nobody. So sometimes I watch porn. Once in a blue, your sister friend. It's it is what it is. 7-Eleven. Actually, I went a while without it. And then I was involved in a questionnaire, and for some reason it triggered it in me. But besides that, and it's once in a blue, it's masturbate, and then it's it's not even that great. It's and I try not to watch anything too extreme. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. That's probably the worst thing you can find. For me, just take the damn phone. I ain't got nothing to hide. Take it. I ain't talking to nobody. Ain't nobody can say, if I do give my number out, it's kind of to try to make friends. And obviously I'm not that great I'm not good at small talk, or superficial talk. It starts to irritate me. So, I don't have anything to hide. There's some certain people, it's they're in relationships and fucking hiding, they stay scheming. Spirit saying stay scheming. They stay scheming. All types of schemes. And it's affecting their dreams. For someone is affecting your dreams. 8:13 was on the clock. For someone can be affecting your dream state or trying to invade you in dream state. Because it's also projections. I also notice then when I'm around a lot of sexual energies or a lot of sexual entities, it heightens the desire, where I could be I've gotten months without doing anything, without masturbating at all, and then all of a sudden it's the desire arises. So maybe it's, for some, it's Spirit is there are different levels. I'm talking about, I'm giving an example of masturbation, but for some it has to do with lewd, sexual, and perverted acts that involve more energies. It's something to consider. It's coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season, because someone's denying accountability, and unfortunately for this person, they pretend like they want relationships, and so they owe people explanations. 9/11 on the clock. It's an emergency. It's don't act single if you ain't single, my love. He says it's quite simple. I think so anyway. But that's the energy in the field for some. That's not what we expected, but actually Spirit did tell us to work with the erotic tarot. So it is kind of like what Spirit had told us earlier today. It's the energy present, and maybe the eclipse energy has something to do with it. Cleansing, clearing. Because some things need to be eclipsed out. Some things will be eclipsed out. Some truths need to be revealed. That's what Spirit gave us. A lot of Ace of Swords energy, even setting up 9:51 on the clock. Actually, it was 952, but the number 51 could be significant for some. He could have ruined his whole life. 1017. If I would have been someone else and I would have called the cops on him, imagine. That's indecent exposure. He could have ruined his whole life. It's like, I'm like, my lovey, be more cautious. It's like, just whipped it right out and started jerking right away. I'm like, oh my gosh. Jesus. Jesus. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. 12:42 on the clock. I'm recording. But how's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping and what's cracking, my lovey? See, it's a busy parking lot. I don't know what our lovey was thinking, but hope he finds his peace, because shit, my lovey, shit. At least put something over you. It's funny because Spirit was giving us there's this gentleman. We are reading for this upcoming week, my lovies. And it's all about the choices, because the Sun's Day, the Clarity Day, starts on the 15th, 13:11 on the clock. It starts on the 15th, my lovies. This heptad starts on the 15th. 1-5 energy is 6 energy, Gemini energy. The choice, the lovers. 6 energy can bring in conflicts. 6 energy can bring in conflicts in the family, in the home, in the couple. It can bring in pauses in a situation. And then we read through the 21st, which is 3 energy. At some point, there will be some type of reconciliation, a celebration. And if you wrap all of those three and 6, you get 9 energy, which is eventually actually something may just end. There's a transformation for some. 6 energy brings in death. You can learn the death of a family member for some. 9 energy also brings in death. You can learn the death of somebody that is not too close to the family. However, it will be, or 9 energy brings in an ending. So this is the week of endings, of wrapping up situations based on choices that you made, collaborations that you involved yourself with. That 3 energy, the cooperations, the creative force. Again, for some, you've had some energies of a project that you were working on that's going to end. 14:11 on the clock. Jesus, a lot of 11 energy. But Spirit was giving us this gentleman. He makes videos online, and I think it's interesting, his perspective on things that happen in the gym. They live a life of sin, missteps. But this man, he gets really upset. It's interesting. Ingram, something about Ingram. It's interesting to me. It's actually on Instagram, or I found his content on Instagram. It's interesting to me because he defends people like in the background. Like, for example, he was talking about basically like not something about chastity's coming in, but he was criticizing a woman. It was more like chastising, like a woman who was recording herself in the gym, and people were around her, like looking at her. And he's like, why don't you mind your business? How about if they were just happening to look at you because this, and that? You record these people and you make it seem like they're the problem for looking at you while you're recording yourself and you're being rude and blah, 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 blah. And I get his perspective, but I've seen a lot of perverts in the gym. Like, I see people that just go in there. I'm like, it is, I don't know if it's obvious to anybody else, but to me, it is blatantly obvious that this person is not here to work out. This person is here, like, there's people, did you know that there's people that could just like focus their energy on something and just orgasm to it and not have to touch themselves? It's interesting to me. It's like fantasizing in public about people and then doing something and then doing things. Maybe for some of you there was public sex involved in a situation. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. But being cautious with this, my lovies, because I totally understand, but sometimes we don't have to justify our demons. Sometimes we just have to take accountability and say, how can I do better? Maybe I shouldn't, be fucking lusting. And there's voyeurism. For some, voyeurism is involved in a situation, 1611 on the clock, where it's like somebody is like in a public place staring at somebody, but it's like either orgasming to them or fantasizing about them in hopes of masturbating or secretly masturbating, or maybe for some not so secretly, because it's the energy in the field. It is a collective energy. If you get it, you get it. But for some, being cautious because that energy is very present. Again, even as I was setting up the tarots and the oracles, Spirit was giving us how someone's denying accountability when it comes to perverted acts, especially when it comes to threesomes, or maybe for some even taking pictures of people in public. You'd be surprised the type of people that do these things. And I'm like, you don't know that that's illegal? Literally voyeurism. There are voyeurism laws. And something about flaws. But anyways, my lovies, endings of situations. There are endings. Endings for new beginnings. 9 energy closes out a chapter. For some of you, 9 energy can close out again. For some, a contract. 1718 was on the clock. A contract, it can close out. Ace of Spades energy. Or maybe there's going to be an ending because there's a new contract. There's a new program you're working on. For some of you, there's a new program you're working on. Programming is coming in. Coding is coming in. For some of you, there's a new program that you're working on. Or maybe you're developing an application for some. Or you're working on an application. Or you're working on some type of project or a sale or a client, or you're working on something, but it's going to be either something you're starting. Every ending brings a new beginning. So either you're starting a new contract right after, or, your team is saying, all right, you completed this project. Something about Asana, project management software. Everybody, you completed this task for this project. It's time to move on to the next task to bring us into closer. 1811. Something is due by November for some. Bring us closer to finishing out this contract. But you've ended a cycle. So it's like, all right, the foundation's built. It's done. 9 energy. It's done. Now it's time to actually erect the building or whatever. A lot of building references have been referencing. Yes. I'm getting referencing cells in a Excel sheet. For some of you, referencing cells in Excel sheet. I am getting cell references in Excel sheets. For some of you work a lot with Excel. I am seeing pivot tables. For some of you work a lot with Excel's pivot tables functions. Bombay goods, my lovies. Give them the boots. I'm seeing joy, 9 of hearts energy. I'm seeing, for some of you, delays. For some of you, 9 of diamonds energy. You got delays when it comes to a communication. The 7 of clubs is written communication. For some of you, again, fuck shit on their phone. That's how it came in. It came in on the oracle of fuck shit. The oracle is literally called nothing but the fuck shit. I don't read for children, my lovies. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Plus, I'm channeling you. When in my normal day-to-day life, I don't speak like this. I am channeling your energy. So let's not be prude. There's something about not being prude, talking about rudeness or not. Some people like to act like they behave like not like children, not innocent. They pretend and they lie. It's like, my lovey, it's like, you curse like a sailor. In my life, I don't. In my normal life, I don't. But I am channeling you. And I'm not channeling for children. I don't read for children. In fact, I select this should not be exposed to anybody under the age of 18. When it asks me to upload the videos, I don't share it with people under the age of 18. It's coming in for a reason, because somebody has such an argument in them. They want to argue about this too. It's like, my lovey, have some peace. Anyways, Seven of Clubs energy. You got communication for some of you. You have communication. The written, for some of you, check the darn phones because nothing but the fuck shit said somebody has some fuck shit on their phone and they are hiding it. But in the long run, something's going to be exposed. Seven of Clubs energy is also communication. It's collaborations through... I was getting group chats. For some of you, this could have to do with a group chat. Maybe for somebody's hiding a group chat where they talk to all of the people that they have group sex with. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For others that does not apply to, we do have Seven of Clubs. So you have delay when it comes to some type of communication that you're waiting on. It could be an email. It could be I'm getting Oracle messages. For some of you, this could be a system update in Oracle. For some of you, it could be updating servers. But you got Seven of Clubs energy. You got a little bit of a delay. The Nine of Diamonds in the 32 is a delay. A little bit of a delay in a situation, but it doesn't mean you have to give up, because I'm getting Nine of Wands energy. For some of you, the delays may make you want to give up. 2108. It's like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with this. 2112, a mirroring energy. It's like you're mirroring the other side. Maybe for some of you, you're not realizing that there are things that need to be completed on your end, and then there are things that need to be sealed on the other end before you can come together to make whatever this thing is settled. But don't give up. That's what's coming in. Nine of Diamonds. There are delays, Spirit insists, but Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Even if you feel like you've worked really hard, you're tired, you're exhausted, how much more do I have to go? There was a theme of that yesterday. I had beautiful readings. Thank you to everybody who came out. There are a lot of lies in a situation, so maybe that's why somebody doesn't want to continue, because there are a lot of lies. Maybe for somebody, take what resonates. We're getting a few different energies, but there was a beautiful event yesterday. Thank you for all of those that came out. And I noticed a theme of not giving up. Not giving up. There was a beautiful young lady. I saw her, I'm familiar with her family. 2211 was on the clock because of these events. And actually she happens to be 22, isn't that funny? And she was there with her family. And I saw her earlier in the day, and I'm like, I just want to give her a massage. I want her to relax. Like, I can see all of the tension in her energy. I see it in her body. I just want her to relax. This was like maybe 2 hours before she came to me and asked, she's like, something told me I needed a reading from you today. And I'm like, I'm so happy you came, because I've been wanting to massage you all day. Like, I just want to like relax your shoulders, relax your rhomboids. Like, she's like so tense, so like carrying so much trauma, especially like in her shoulders. This could be significant for some. And I just wanted to, like, if I could just even just place my hand on her, just relax. So we got to do that, and I was really happy. We got to do that work. But something told me don't give up, because earlier in the day, something made it where I was like 2311's on the clock. I'm like, this is slow today. Like, it doesn't feel, even though I started early because someone came to me earlier in the day, like, I want a reading from you now. And I'm like, okay, I opened up shop early, but it just felt I think it was the eclipse. Like, the energies were still settling, and I'm like, I kind of want to go, but Spirit kept saying, don't give up, just keep going, just keep going. And even in the reading yesterday, there was that theme of like, stay in your lane, keep going, even if other energies are projected onto you. Like, stay in your lane, keep going, keep going. So, I mean, there's something there for some to explore. Do what makes sense for you, my lovies, for your spirit, for your soul, for your goals. So cute. So cute. Anyway, what should we say, my lovies? It's like people that they pretend like they don't call women like a certain name. Like, I've seen it a lot in like, actually it's funny because I've seen it a lot in like certain like officers. Like, that are tapped. Like when you first meet them, like they're so polite and so kind, and then like when their demons come out, you're like, wow, you are a fucking terror. Like you pretended like you don't use certain words. You should just use whatever word you want and let people know this is what you fucking harbor inside of you. Like why would you? I don't know. Anyways, 8 of Clubs energy. You got Energy, something about the armory, and something about Annie, and something about the armory. 8 of Clubs energy. You got paperwork for some. 8 of Clubs is something about pretty. There's this young lady that I know that I used to know from high school. And she had like a nickname. That was her nickname for herself, Pretty. She was actually kind of like my skin color, maybe a little lighter. And she had long brown hair, and she would straighten it. Like she had curly hair, because I think she was also Dominican. Her family, I think, was also from the Dominican Republic. But she would straighten her hair quite a bit. Maybe for some of you, there's a lady like that around you, or from the islands. But she straightens her hair. I'm seeing this woman. That's the 2552. There's mirroring energy happening for some. 8 of Clubs energy is a young brunette, or someone that works as a secretary, or there's a lot of paperwork involved in a situation for some. Or there's a young brunette involved in a situation for some. Take it how it resonates. For some, there could be an older gentleman that's trying to mess around with a young lady. Someone that can work in like administration or some type of secretarial role, or like I'm getting a house guest. For some of you, there's a house guest involved in a situation. 2631. There's a house guest involved in a situation. I don't know why it's coming in like that, but it found you. Someone found you. I'm getting a lot of energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. You got paperwork, 8 of Clubs energy. Someone could have been searching you on Facebook. I'm seeing Facebook. I'm seeing searching someone on Facebook. 10 of Hearts, your projects, things you want to manifest. 10 of Spades in this present moment. And a Queen of Diamonds, a woman who does not have your best interest in mind. But the story stops there. For some of you, there is a woman that does not have your best interest in mind, that could be quite argumentative. This person asks questions, 2711. She's not sincere. This person can try to act like this energy's been present for some. There's someone in a work environment, or someone you're doing some type of business deal with, who is secretly envious and very competitive, very arrogant too. This person can act like she has no flaws in this world. Like this person will act like she's always doing everything right. Mind you, behind the scenes, this person can't sleep at night. 9 of Diamonds energy. 9 of Diamonds, because of some type of way, because of some type of delay, because she doesn't want to give up on a situation. Here we go with the subtype energy. This could have to do with designing something. For some of you, you have somebody that's like a prude around you, and she's very arrogant. This person pretends like she has no faults. Male, female, take it how it resonates, because I am getting a man's energy too. This could be a man in this energy. Take it how it resonates. Like they want to criticize everything. 2811. They want to criticize everything you're doing, even if it has nothing to do with what they need to worry about. That's what it feels like. Like it's like they looked for you. Somebody went to look for you on Facebook or on social media, or somebody did this. Take it how it resonates. Like somebody went out of their way to do something to like almost use it against you. That's what it feels like. But anyways, 10 of Spades, something about a property. Maybe it has to do with investing in a property, or something about a property is coming in. Here we go with this property management energy. 10 of Spades. There was a little bit of a pause because we didn't do the cleanage of the storage yesterday. Jesus. But everything happens for a reason. But you got your projects that you're working on, and you have paperwork, receipts. You have a small amount of money that you're investing in a project. 12 energy. This could be a collab, something about VLAD, something about December. You could be investing in something, a small project that's going to take it all the way into December for you. There's a project that you're forecasting for December for some. Anyways, there's paperwork. There's a little bit of money involved, because the 8 of Clubs can also bring in like maybe like $50, $100. Maybe for some of you, there's a project that's going to pay a little bit, and then you're going to get a little bit more later. The energy's been present, like getting like little bits at a time. when it comes to being paid. But you got your projects that you're working on. There's paperwork related to these projects for some in this present moment. It's going to make you very happy, but you have to deal with a female for some that does not necessarily have your best interest in mind, but she's kind of behind the projects or behind the scenes. This could be someone that works behind your scenes. Something about behind the scenes. 103, 104. Behind the scenes footage of something or other, but this woman lies a lot. And she spies a lot. There's a young brunette for some that's not mentally stable. I'm getting like the young brunette energies. It's a light-skinned young brunette who's not okay. This person can start drama for no reason. This person's bored in her life. This person could be married. I am getting a married woman. But she's very insecure. She's a liar. She could have made up some story. I'm getting like a made-up story. Somebody made up story to start a drama. Boom. Don't talk to her. I'll be like, thank you. You showed me who you are. That's how it feels. Like, this person's not necessarily important. They just want to, I don't know. Someone's just turbulent. It's like something about turbulence that kind of have to do with someone who flies a lot. This is for a gentleman. This is for you as a gentleman, or this is for you, your partner. The King of Clubs is you as a gentleman, as a gentleman. Something about a gentle mint. Something about the mint. Something about the reserves. So you could be reserve, but King of Clubs energy, like reserve, like I saw that at 211 and then 213. You could be reserved since 2013 or 2011, but you're sent from heaven, my lovies. King of Clubs energy is you as the querent, or it is your partner who's waiting on paperwork. Or for some of you, there could be a gentleman. For you as a gentleman, you could be dealing with a young lady who's a little shady, I have to say. You could be dating a younger lady for some. For some of you, you could be waiting on paperwork. For some of you, this is your significant other or your husband waiting on paperwork. For some of you, someone's military or some type of armed forces. The King of Diamonds is someone in a uniform. Or here we go with the subtype, and here we go with a sun. Somebody has a sun. King of Diamonds energy is someone at a distance. For some of you, you can have a son at a distance from you, or your partner has a son at a distance from him. King of Diamonds energy. For some of you, your son has a son. Your son has a son for some of you. King of Diamonds energy is someone that is far from you, someone at a distance from you. You can be hearing from a son who's at a distance from you, who's having a son. 316 on the clock. You can look up 316. John 316 is coming in for some. For some of you, you can have someone who's religious in your field, and you'll be hearing from them. They're at a distance from you. King of Diamonds is a gentleman who's at a distance from you, or this could be a well-meaning man at a distance from you. We have two kings already. For some of you, you have some honor when it comes to a paperwork. For some of you, it could be being recognized, or you can get some type of like paperwork that you were working on for retirement, because I am getting pension. King of Diamonds, or you're going to get an honorable mention for your services. For some, you're going to get some type of recognition in a work situation, or when it comes to paperwork, or from administration is going to give you a bonus. Maybe for some of you, you're getting a bonus, or you're getting some type of like employee appreciation check or something small, but it's nice, right? I think so. King of Diamonds is also international travel or regional travel. For some of you, you or your partner, 411 on the clock, could be traveling until April or in April. Somebody could be very, very short, and someone could be very, very tall in a relationship. I am getting that. For some of you, you can have an interracial couple. Or an interracial throuple. Take it how it resonates. That's what's coming in. King of Diamonds energy is at a distance, or someone at a distance, or going at a distance, or regional travel for some, or someone with foreign origins than you. Changes, you're traveling. For some of you, 10 of Diamonds energy with the King of Diamonds is travel at a distance, or for some of you, you're traveling not too far from where you live. For some of you, there are changes when it comes to travel plans. For some of you, you are traveling. 8 of Diamonds, fudgesicles. You are traveling. 8 of Diamonds is traveling like to an area not too far from where you live, maybe within a 3 to 5 mile radius. Then you go to 10 of Diamonds energy, which is like city travel. Then you go to King of Diamonds energy, which is like international travel or distance or regional travel. But there's paperwork involving travel for a gentleman. There's paperwork involving travel for a gentleman when it comes to the legal, when it comes to the medical, when it comes to an organization. For some of you, you could be traveling for the military. For some of you, you could be moving internationally with the military or with armed forces. King of Diamonds energy. Oh my gosh, King of Diamonds. Why King of Diamonds again, my lovies? The King of Spades energy is the medical, is the legal, or it's a big organization. But I'm getting strong like military energy for some. For some of you, you could be traveling to another base. For some of you, you could be being moved, base moves. I am getting FBI. Or some type of an investigation. Everything is coming in for a reason. You have 3 kings already. So 3 kings is big changes. For some of you, you have to go and stay somewhere else or be stationed somewhere else for a while from like, or someone around you or your partner. Take it how it resonates. Jack of Hearts energy, a friend, a daughter. 611 energy was on the clock. A friend, a daughter, or a son. The Jack of Hearts is actually a no. Why does it keep coming in as a daughter? For some of you, a daughter. Jack of Hearts is your brother, it's your friend, or is a son as a man. But for some of you, it's a daughter too. Maybe for some of you, there's something, the dual nature happening when it comes to a daughter who's a son. Or for some of you, a friend who's a woman. For some of you, somebody could be, that energy has been present the last 2 to 3 readings. Someone's transitioning, whatever that means to them. Somebody that I used, but you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like it never happened and that we were nothing. Somebody can have, for some you have a friend who's cutting off their stuff. Spirit was giving us, I've had this, for example, when you look at that guy, Jenner, you know, like, you wonder what he thought about his relationship, right? Because he was married to a woman that married him as a man with a penis. I don't know, did he ever actually cut it off? But you think to yourself, like, how does that energy affect everybody around you? Because you are not who you used to be anymore. And it's not to say that they need to diss you. It's to say that the energy changes, right? And maybe in a way, you do vibrate out of the energy, right? Like, it's like you had a dynamic going. And now things are growing and changing and rearranging, and you may be even rearranging parts of yourself in the physical and in the spiritual. And it's like you lose friends, right? Like, it wasn't for me. For example, when I left Verizon, I lost a lot of Verizon friends. I thought I was naive because it's funny. One of the managers, he's like, you really love these people. 8:11 on the clock. I'm like, I was naive. I grew up there, right? Like, I was like, that was my dream job when I was in the 10th grade. So one of my dream jobs in my life. I've had a lot of dream jobs. I'm telling you, I've had a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things in my life. There's certain things that I want to do for longer than others, but that was one of them. I did that for almost 10 years. I wanted to go work for Verizon. And one of my managers, he's like, I think you're, like, when I was an assistant manager, he's like, I think you're good at what you do because you really love these people. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, don't you too? Doesn't everybody love each other here? And no, they don't. No, a lot of them were there for fear. A lot of them were there for money, survival. I thought we were in love. I thought even later we would still meet up again. You know, when I worked at Verizon, I had people offer me like, oh, if you ever, could go to, I don't know, Grand Junction, Colorado. My family owns a 9/11 on the clock. My family owns a house there. You could stay there and you could, come live there with us. Not live there, but, if you need temporary housing or like a vacation stay, come stay with our family. After Verizon was done and we had no financial interest in each other, I called and it's like, who? Your name who? Who are you? I don't know you. Nah, I got other responsibilities. I can't be selfish. I got other responsibilities. Oh, you can't be selfish. Okay, Bombay, good. Okay. Maybe for some it's like somebody, I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't know, something odd is coming in. You can explore that, but that's the energy in your field for some. There's anger here. It didn't feel comfortable. It does not feel comfortable at all. It's like walking on a landmine or trying to avoid landmines. Someone's angry. 10:11 on the clock. Someone's angry because for some, you could distance yourself from somebody. Someone's angry. I don't know what kind of plans they had, my lovies. I am getting Jack of Spades energy. For some, there could have been a friend who transitions and does certain things, but they can have errors and omissions. They could be omitting certain hidden agendas in their plans of maybe doing something else after Spirit's showing us this couple that they were gay, and then the woman and then the man cut his penis off and put implants in himself, and then started taking hormones to change and alter his appearance so that he can look more like a woman. And not a lot of people knew this, but then they aired that out on TV. I don't know, somebody could have had like a hidden agenda. It's coming in as a lie. And even the way I'm acting, like 11:11 on the clock, like they thought that maybe they couldn't, like, but I think this backfired on somebody. Like someone had some secret hidden motives, like very sinister energy behind something. I have to say, my lovies. And they're not going to like that. Someone's going to distance themselves. Like, I don't know. Someone wasn't sincere. That's what's coming in. Someone lied a lot. Something about John Deere. Someone lied a lot. Like, and it's like they feel put on the spot. The energy is like, oh shit, I've been caught. That's the energy. Like, I don't think anybody was kidding anybody. Like, maybe, you know, I know a lot of people that have done a lot of shit in their life. Like, I know people that, on the low, they had their friend give them a blowjob. And it's like, I wasn't going to do anything more than you. Then, I don't know. I just... Someone did something with a friend. And or like in a drunk night, or like in some weird shit, you know, humans do and there was a lot of lies. Humans do what they're gonna do. But this ain't for you. It's not like you were gonna try to like marry this person later, because I feel like there's a strong interest, like financial interest. Maybe like someone's like, well, maybe, you know, we had one episode, maybe if I become a woman, then maybe you could, you know, I don't know, I can take your money from you, or you can marry me, or I don't know, some weird shit's coming in. Like, take what resonates. 1252, and they live a life of sin. They live a life of missteps. That's what Spirit's saying. It's like confusing how someone's abusing, and my lovey, their energy's so nervous, but they're a liar and they're mad. You could work together. 1311, something about work. I was gonna say you can get a lot of support from this person, but maybe you can work together, or this person supports your cause or what you do, but they're angry with you. For some of you, someone's gonna be angry when you distance yourself from them. For some of you, you could be distancing yourself from a brother or a friend or a son. Take what resonates. We have a lot of, and it has to do with your finances, because my hand's really itchy. Like somebody was expecting money from you, and they were willing to do whatever to manipulate their way into your money. Or some type of like inheritance. I'm getting like l'hérédité. Like somebody wanted to inherit money from you, and they were trying to find a way. I'm telling you, energies scheme all the time. There's a reason why Spirit gave us in the beginning, stay scheming. People scheme all the time without rhyme or reason. And sometimes things are just for a season. This is intense, my lovies, I have to say. Certainly, Spirit's saying, certainly, you're going to be communicating 1413 and then 1414. You're going to be communicating. You're going to be sending messages. You will be communicating, but there are delays. 9 of Diamonds, Spirit insists there are delays. For some of you, there's delays in this distancing yourself from someone who's, I don't know. Spirit's giving us a friend that I had in high school. We went to prom together. And I knew this man was not gay. But a lot of people projected that energy onto him. And so for a while, he's like, let me go explore. So he did that. For a while, he explored. He had, you know, sexual intercourse with men. After that, he said, this ain't for me. I'm going to go back to... the person, he used to date somebody in high school who he ended up marrying and having a child with. And he's like, that's it. That chapter of my life, it was closed. I lived through it. Whatever it was. I leave it behind me. Maybe something like that happened, but you're going to distance yourself from somebody that's a hidden enemy for some. And he doesn't like that you're distancing yourself. It hasn't happened yet, but this person energetically can start to feel it. This person's going to try to blame anything, like, he left me because, you know, I became a woman. It's like, no, that's not why. Technically, it's not why. 1531. All they do is lie. That's what's coming in. Take what resonates. There are delays in separation. For some, there are delays in international travel, or there are delays when it comes to a move for work. Ace of Hearts energy. For some of you, you're moving internationally, or you're moving at a distance. This is your home, your couple. For some of you, this is your throuple. For others that does not apply to, this is your home. This is your family. This is your couple. You will be, for some of you, certainly changing homes or changing where you live, or something is going to happen in the couple. For some of you, you can go from a single man, or male, female, take it how it resonates. It is coming in very masculine energy. And I caught it at 1612 and then 1613. And Spirit's asking us to add all of that. The 16th through the 12th of something, or the 16th through the 13th of something, maybe in November, maybe December. But the 16th through the 12th would be 28 energy. So the 28th, but that's 10 energy. It's a completion of a cycle. You're going to be signing a new contract for some, but then that's also 29 energy with the 13. There's a lot of changes happening for some, because you're going into a new phase in your life, and not everybody's gonna be, you're gonna have different reasons for why you leave certain people behind. Some may be mad because it's like, dang, you know, Verizon, I thought we were all lovey-dovey forever. And it's like, nah, my love, we were only lovey-dovey for like 8 years. Bye. It's like, that's it. Sometimes it happens like that, my lovies. But I mean, in this situation, there was just a lot of lies. This is just straight up. A lot of lies. But you're changing homes, and for some of you, you're going to be changing status. For some of you, you could start dating somebody. Male, female, take it how it resonates. You're going to be starting a relationship, or you're going to be starting a new commitment, or you're going to be starting a new job, or you're just going to move really far, and you can't interact with the same people that you used to for some reason, because energetically, it's just not clicking anymore. It was only for a season. You got new people, new beginnings. You got 4 sevens. You got a pregnancy for some. Maybe for some of you, you're having a baby, and you're like, or someone's going to have a son. For somebody is going to have a baby. But maybe someone's going to have, maybe for some of you, a family member is going to have a baby. Maybe you're going to have a baby. Maybe you're going to have a child around you, and you want to spend more time with a child. There's a new beginning. For some, there are 4 sevens, which is a pregnancy. And you have that Ace of Spades. You have a signature. For some of you, you have new signatures. You have new contracts. For some, somebody's envious. 2 aces. Shit. I'm telling you. And they don't show their faces. They pretend. Again, for some of you, you have a group of friends or guy friends. It feels like men, to be quite frank. And they're all trying to get up. I don't know what you fucking do, but some of you, they're all liars. They are all liars. These people would easily set you up. Given the right circumstances, because for some of you, you could do really well financially, but this one wants to betray you because of changes. You're going to feel betrayed, or this person is going to feel betrayed for some, because of the changes in your life. Maybe because of the changes in your wife. Maybe you're getting married. You want to sign a higher level contract here. You have a new contract here, but there's a delay. And some people are not going to like it, but you have 4 sevens. You have a new beginning. You have a pregnancy. You have a new project that you're birthing. And it's like, you're mad. What are you mad about? Boom, my lovies. You got 4 sevens. Again, it's a pregnancy. For some of you, congratulations. Or someone around you. Because something about a son came in earlier. Someone's having a son. 1918 and then 1919. Completion and completion. Dead. Done so. 2 aces is a betrayal. 2 aces is also envies and jealousies, especially when it comes to these changes that you're making in your life. 3 kings is big changes, and you have to make big decisions. You have to make king decisions. Emperor, male or female, take it how it resonates. Emperor decisions that you're making for some, because you can't be faking. For some of you, you've been faking something for a long time. 1951. It could have to do with, take it how it resonates. Whatever connection, whatever agreement, whatever arrangements you had. New beginnings, my lovies. Because you're winning, my lovies. What else? That's it. I'm going to cover the 7 of Diamonds to get a little bit more clarification on this anger. I also want to cover this Jack of Hearts to get a little bit more clarification on this brother or this friend or whatever. This anger is because of the 10 of diamonds, because of your changes, because of the changes, the big changes that you're making. And I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew he was a Jack of Spades. I don't even have to fucking cover him. I know it's him. Jack of Spades. These fucking envious guy friends. For some of you, it's men. For others, take it how it resonates. People that don't have a man. The Jack of Spades is a man, or a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interests, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. But strongly, for some, it's a group of men, and then maybe a couple women sprinkled in there. But it's more men, masculine energy, who don't have your best interest in mind, who are envious because of your fucking changes. It's this brother who pretends to fucking support you. For some, Jack of Spades. What did we say? I felt it. Jack of Spades, 2111. Spirit told, and he dealt it. Somebody likes to fart. Jack of Spades, a man or a group of men or a group of men and women, they don't have your best interest in mind. I'm getting Taurus energy, or something about Horus. The Eye of Horus could be significant. That Eye of Horus has been very present for some. For some, you could be seeing Eye of Horus everywhere. It's a sign. Something about your hair or someone's hair. Something about someone's hair. 2132, 2131. But then this person does not, my lovies, the Jack of Spades with the 8 of Spades, these people would be willing to harm you, given the appropriate situation, in order to disarm you energetically. Because everybody, especially if you you're a big energy like harvester, it's just your generator inside of your energy force, inside of your vortex, your magnetic field. These people would be willing to do voodoo on you. If you get it, you get it. Or put procedures in place to fucking screw you over, or even hurt you. The Jack of Spades to the 8 of Spades is people that are willing to hurt you. Voodoo, curse work, 2211. Procedures in place to screw you. Try to trick you into a contract. I'm getting it like something weird is coming in. It's like someone trying to seduce you. A man, it's like, I've met a lot of men like this, that haven't tried to do anything, to cut their penises or do anything. But they're like, I could trick any straight man into getting with me. And I'm like, why would you want to trick a straight man into getting with you? This is that type of energy. Somebody wants to trick a straight man into marrying them, but it's so they can fucking harm them. That's what's coming in, and disarm them. That's what's coming in, my lovies. Over your money. I knew it. They want your money. They want your fucking money. Some people are nuts. Some people are nuts, my lovies. Some people are nuts. Emotionally jacked up. They want you to put it in their butt, though. And something about their gut. I don't know. Something about a gutter. Something about bowling. They want to seduce somebody. Somebody wants to seduce somebody for their fucking money. Can you believe that shit, honey? This fucking fake friend. 2331, this friend, brother, the brotherhood of fucking psychopaths, a liar, my God. I'm seeing on the down low, you could have, I'm not saying that you didn't do anything with this person. I'm saying that it wasn't deep. I'm saying that if you did something, it's I've met a lot of people like this. I've had experiences where I'm I'm a straight woman. I like men. I know that I'm going to be with a man. I know I'm going to get pregnant by a man. I know I'm going to have a family with a man. That is my destiny. 2411 and then 2412. That is where I'm going. And it's showing. Imagine somebody coming trying to deviate, trying to get me to go on a different path. That's the energy. It's I have a conviction, but somebody, say for example, if I was, when I was party days, and not everybody has party days. It's again, Spirit bringing that example. The guy that I knew in high school, he went on to college. He had experiences with friends, that he had sex with. It was just that experience. It wasn't going to go any further. Everybody knew that. But the demons in somebody's friend, he really wants your fucking money. Really. This person will try, this is scary. This person would try to pretend like he loves you, or like there's an emotional attachment to you. He wants to try to attach, like an email attachment. I'm seeing email attachments. Like he wants to attach his virus to you, to infect you with this idea. Like Inception, like this person's like tries to like get into somebody's, like, again, Spirit's giving us how, again, energetically, I know I can summon up armies if I wanted to. Like Spirit would send armies, and not even me, it's just my spirit. He wants to try to infiltrate somebody's, like, someone can have a fortress, right? It doesn't matter if you had this, you know, one night stand with a secret lover on the low. It's experiences, right? You had to go through that experience for a reason. That's not you. That was a season. That was, you got tempted by some type of an entity. It happened. That's it. That's not you. It's like somebody wants that as an excuse, 2611, to disarm you and harm you over your money. Something about a secret baby or a pregnancy. For some, again, pregnancy is definitely in your field. Someone needs to heal for some. Pregnancy definitely in your field. For some, someone pretending to be a friend, a confidant, because they want your money. Baby, I want your money. Don't you worry. That's what's coming in. That's not how it goes. But that's what someone's thinking. Their visual cortex is all effed up. This person's projections are all effed up. Because this person tries to, like, be seducing. Like, try to be sexy. And it's like, yo, homie, like, you ain't sexy to me. We had a drunk night. You ain't sexy to me. Not in my fucking right mind. Someone's confused as fuck. Secret hidden feelings. It ain't real, my lovies. It ain't real. They're confused about these hidden feelings. It's a demonic possession and an obsession. It's not fucking real. This person is confused as fuck. Someone could have got STDs or STIs unintentionally from this person. They are going to be cut off and mad because you left. Cut off and mad because you're leaving or you left. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, my lovies. Everything is coming in for a reason. For somebody likes to do funny accents or funky accents. They're mad. What did Spirit give us earlier? Swingers or group sex or some kinky shit happened that had everybody fucking confused, because that's what happens with these energies. And then you just have to, use and abuse, and then you have to kind of like settle and process what the fuck happened. 2810 and then 2811. Someone is in high demand. That's what it feels like. Like somebody's like either like a very, very wealthy bachelor or very, very like successful. Someone doesn't feel like a player per se, even though, I mean, group sex and whatnot, but third party contact, again, there's cheating involved in a situation. It's like talking to the fucking wall because somebody has a demon that it's like an obsession to do something. So it's like, even if you talk to this person, it's like telling somebody, yo, I'm really not gay. And they're like, nah, you can't tell me that what we had wasn't special. They don't even fucking believe that, but they need to sell you on the fact that it was special. Some fucking crazy shit. Something about a fraternity or a sorority. Like they need to they want you to believe it. Someone wants someone to believe that what they had was like real. It's like 2919, like it was a big deal. And I guess in a way, in their spirit, maybe, but not really. Nah, not really. No, not really. They're acting out of childhood wounds. A lot of people, I'm not saying that you can't do whatever you want to do, because you can. You can do whatever you want to do. For example, there were eunuchs back in the day that victims of war. And what they would do is they would castrate these men, cut their penises off, so that they can effeminate them, emasculate them. Which one is it? You'll tell me. Anyways, maybe for some of you, someone's being effeminated, but they were emasculated. And take an energy and envy, an enemy. And something about Annie. Something about Annie's pretzels. That energy's been present the last couple of days too. And all they do is lie to you. So like these men, it was noticed that these men started to behave differently. They weren't able to release energy through their penis anymore. Like, they lost vitality, they lost life. So now it's funny because now you have like men willing to pay to castrate themselves and lose their vitality and lose life. They lose something in their field. They feel different. They don't feel the same. It's not the same. Maybe for some of you trying to explain to somebody, like, it's like, I put it in your butt. It's not the same as putting it in a vagina and getting someone fucking pregnant and having a family with them. Like, somebody's trying to be like your woman. That's what it feels like, my lovies. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. And they're acting out of childhood wounds. This is like unhealed traumas that are leading someone into a life of drama. Because secretly someone's actually envious of you. It's a really like convoluted situation. It's a very delicate energy. There's like a web. Something about the World Wide Web. Something could be done online. Entertaining options. Entertaining options. They're mad also because you may be dating. I'm telling you. And when I knew the on the DL was going to come out because you're on the low. On the DL, on the down low. People that had sex together and it was just on the down low. Everything is coming in for a reason. I'm a channeler. I get channeled visions, thoughts, feelings, emotions, memories, past, present, future. Whatever the fuck spirit needs. Something about the future, like the artist. Whatever spirit needs in order to meet your needs. Because it's up to you for my lovies. For my lovies. Yes, for our lovies. Yes. On the low. I told you this was all on the low thing. It's like it wasn't supposed to. And something about a sex ring. Something else is coming in. This could be a group of men that do this. That were fucking confused. I told you he's envious of you. I felt the energy. He is envious of you. There's a whole convoluted mess. Because this person is obsessed. They want to protect their legacy. They want to protect. They want to project. But they also want to, I don't know, it's just too much. This is a karmic person. This is a friend that is not a friend. This is a karmic person. This is a karmic soul tie. This is somebody that's here to teach you about your fears of letting fucking messy shit go. Twin flame fuck shit. And they're going to face karma over this. For some, you can think someone's a twin flame, or they can even sell you on fucking spiritual connection. 3303. Anything to fucking tarnish your soul. They're going to face karma over this. Someone's going crazy already. I mean, this person is going fucking crazy. And this is their karma for you to move on with someone else. And they're gaslighting the fuck out of you. What did we say? No, how can you say that? We had something special. It's a fucking lie. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's a lie, my lovies. Wake up. There's a beautiful movie, which I love. I'm going to put it in the description box because it's a fucking beautiful movie. And Spirit's giving it to us for a reason because there are so many different entities and energies that are highlighted in that movie and how energy works and how people work with energies and through energies and how energies can tap you to make you do things that you don't want to fucking do by gaslighting you, blaming you, saying you got the fucking problem. Mind you, this person's envious. This person would even try to blackmail you. Let him. 3411. Oh, he's gay. I had sex with him. Go. Expose it. Go. What else? What else? You're going to ruin somebody's fucking career? Do it. You want them to live in fear? I'm telling you, my lovies. This is not your soulmate. It's not. This person's trying to sell somebody like we're soulmates. It's just, we were both born with dicks. I can fix this. I can go cut my dick off because they want your fucking money. They want your energy. They want to be you. But it's like, if I can't be you, at least let me fucking rape you energetically. That's what somebody wants. That's what's coming in. Wow. They live a life of sin, Spirit keeps saying. 3502. Something about Cindy. Something about Cynthia. Something about Vanessa. Sex as a weapon. Sex as a weapon. Sex as a weapon. My grandmama used to tell me when I was younger, when I lived with her, she used to tell me, it's not good to masturbate. It's funny because actually I was introduced to masturbation by by an example that I had elders share with me. They shared with me how they masturbated or they used bananas. Like, I don't know why the fuck they shared this with me, but they shared that with me. And so then I tried it. I'm like, oh, let me see how this feels. I never used a banana or anything like that. I just used my hands. And then I went to buy like a dildo once, and I'm like, I hate the fake feeling. It feels so fake, like a little one. I didn't even buy a big thing. It was just like a little thing. Actually, I think it was a vibrator. I don't like dildos. I think it was a vibrator, and I'm like, I don't know, this shit ain't for me. I think it was like in my early 20s. But my grandmama, when I was a teenager, she's like, it's not good to masturbate. 36:11 on the clock. And I'm like, why, mama? And she's like, it's not good to masturbate because in the Bible it says it's better to get married than to be burned. I'm still trying to discern what that means. Because for me, like, I see the burn, like, I see the burn, like, in situations like this. Like, if I'm sleeping around with multiple people, there's definitely a burn there in the soul. Masturbating, I think it's a little bit different. Masturbating, to bait the master. I don't know. Something's a disaster, though. This is a disaster. Someone is trying to convince somebody, it's almost like trying to convince someone that they're in love with you when you're not. It was sex. It was just sex and money. They're going to face karma over this because they're lying to somebody. They're trying to hold somebody back by saying that you're a twin flame, you're supposed to be together, you're soulmates. This person can drop stupid hints. I don't know why you got to spend so much time with this person, but they can like say stupid things like to drop little hints. Something about a stint. A stint? You did a stint somewhere, or someone did a stint somewhere. And here we go with this O'Hare energy, Chicago. Fudge. What do we say? The Nine of Swords. I felt that Nine of Swords energy for some. This union, for some, it's like if you're in a couple or if you're moving on or they see you entertaining other options, this person don't like it. They do not like it. They don't. They want to fight it. This person's possessed. This person would go to great extremes. I'm telling you, like, this person would say, oh, I gotta cut the dick off, 38:11. He wants to cut his dick off just to try to please you some way. This person's thinking, like, that's what it feels like. Nine of Swords energy, depression, can't sleep. Restless nights, insomnia, not doing well. For some, because this person's holding it over someone's head that they did something on the low. Two of Swords. You don't see how person's confused as fuck for some. This person's going to betray you. We got a 10 of Swords here with the Ace of Swords. Technically, the 9 of Swords to the 2 of Swords is 11 swords on the board. But the way I'm getting it is 10 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. This person's going to try to betray you when it comes to a contract. They want you to sign something. My lovies, be very cautious with this energy. You are single, ready to mingle, and independent, and they do not like it. For some of you, someone's spreading STDs unintentionally. Go get yourself checked if you need to. Page of Pentacles. They want an offer. They want an engagement. They want a project. They want some type of an offer from you. They are mad because you're also going to offer something to someone else. For some, you could have left for a training, or you could have left to start a new work project, and you're going to cut this person off, and they're going to be pissed. The Page of Pentacles. You're starting a new training, a new learning opportunity, a new work opportunity, a new way to make money. This person's going to be mad because they're going to feel cut off of your money, because this is a 10 of Pentacles, honey. 4 of Pentacles, holding back. They are mad because you're holding back. They're also mad because you were able to save a lot of money in your life. Everything has to do with money. You had sex with this person. We get it. Page of Wands. We get it. A swingers club. For some of you, a lot of immature people involved in some type of a swingers club. You didn't see. For some of you, you don't see someone that's involved in a swingers club. 4001, or you don't see something about a swingers club. Liars. 7 of Swords. Something about lobbyist. Seven of Swords, liars. For some, somebody could lie and say they're in high demand. They could try to act like they're very in high demand. They're not in high demand. They're not in high demand. For some of you, someone wants you to leave behind a Queen of Cups. Who's this? Who is this? For some of you, third-party contact with a Queen of Cups, a sister, a friend, or a daughter. Take that how it resonates. Third-party contact. Again, for some, someone could even already be in a marriage or in a relationship, but they also want you to offer something. What the fuck? But you're going to offer something to a water sign, or there's a water sign involved in a situation. For some, you could be dealing with two people. You could be in a three-way situation with two people. One is your twin flame, one is not. You have an Empress in your field. For some of you, a pregnancy, 4111. For some of you, somebody got a karmic pregnant. For some, there's a... Why is that? Oh, okay. Ace of Cups. For some of you, no. Spirit saying no. Someone's mad because you're holding back on them because you're going with a new love. You have the strength to do this. Leo energy. Even though you need to make a choice, you have the strength to do this. It wants to come over the Two of Swords. You need to close this chapter out. Someone's acting out of childhood wounds, waiting for some type of new opportunity to come in with the Seven of Swords. The Sun energy, this is all being exposed. Everybody sees this. That someone's entertaining other options and they're getting karma. For some, somebody could have been cheating on you. There could have been a Queen of Cups or someone you, I don't know. Here we have the Star and the Lovers, Gemini energy and Aquarius energy. We have Leo. We have a decent amount of Leo. We have March energy could be significant. March could be significant for some. Boom. If you'd like a private reading, my lovies, you can contact me in the description box below with the information in the description box below. There's a lot of energy here, and we don't want to go necessarily that deep. There's fear in a situation. For some, there's fear in a situation. Someone's fearful because they were a liar. They don't want to, it's like they don't want to explore everything that happened. 4311. Someone's a liar. They want to try to heal something with an Empress after they were waiting on something from a sister or a friend, but everything was exposed that this is actually like a karmic situation with this sister or this friend or someone that someone considered a sister who they try to offer something to, but this person put them in, they cheated on you. For some, somebody cheated on someone. It's like someone left an Empress behind or a creative venture behind or some shit happened. And then this person ended up cheating on that person. It's just a mess. Something about her purse. Something about a Louis Vuitton purse. Something was found in a purse. Someone found... I'm seeing condoms. Someone could have found... Someone found condoms in a purse. And it's like, we don't use condoms. This is messy. If someone's nervous... Child support and keeping you trapped. For some, I don't trust who you... for someone, there's someone who chose someone over someone else. And this person is a liar. If this person is pregnant, I would check. I would check who the dad is. Nowadays, I don't give a fuck if she says, gaslighting you. You would think that I would do something like that? Yeah, I do. I do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go get checked. Yes. What else? You got more dramas? No. 44, 41, 44, 42, 44, 43. How long are you going to be with this hidden enemy for some? Or messing around with hidden enemies who are just envious and nuts. Who are fucking... Guess the one that wants to peek. Fucking everything and everyone for the streets. These people are for the streets. Not for the sheets. For the streets. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoes don't act right. That's what's coming in. Is hoes on a mission? They pretend like they've changed. Hey ho, where you going? Where you been? Probably doing hoe stuff, because there you go again. It's a whole wide world that we living in. Feline, something fantastical. Women, not all, just some. You hoe who you are. It's hoes by the something and hoes by the something. Hoes by near and hoes by far. But can I get a ride? No. Shorty, why? Because you's a hoe. One night stands. Random one night stands. And it's hard to understand. Of course, it's hard to understand. It's definitely so difficult to understand that they're arrogant as fuck. I told you, for some, there's a very arrogant energy. Someone's arrogant. They are arrogant. Cause you's ho. This is the type of person, it's like, do you see how she speaks? It's like, shut the fuck up. 4611. I'm channeling you. Do you see how she speaks? It's like, oh, now all of a sudden we are a sophisticated British woman. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, you fucking clown. They don't want kids with you. Someone doesn't want kids with you because they're unintentionally spreading STDs. For some, being cautious. Who's a And they're talking shit behind your back. I told you. This is the type of person. Do you see? This person's not sophisticated enough. Is your vagina sophisticated enough? Is your dick sophisticated enough? Cause you's ho. That's what's coming in, my lovies. They live a life of sin. I am just the energy reader. I'm just reading the energy. And then feeding it back to you. You ain't got no clue, my lovies, what your sister friend can do, my lovies. That's what's coming in, my lovies. They live a life of sin, my lovies. When do you start stepping? Sin, literally a misstep. When do you start stepping back in the right direction? That's all it is, my lovies. If we stop like mystifying it and making it like such a big thing, it's literally just a misstep. It's either you step back in the right direction or you keep going down the hill. Close the damn chapter. The world. It is a completion, my lovies. The world. Everything in its full potential. Everything something that has reached its final destination. Something coming in very quickly. 8 of Candles energy. Really quick communication. But there was a lie in a situation. There was a lie in a situation, my lovies. That 3 of Wands energy is very present. A lot of incoming news for some. 2 of Cups energy. A balanced union. 4811. Something sent from heaven, my lovies. It'd be nice to have something sent from heaven, my lovies. Your life is sent from heaven. Cancer energy, the Hanged person. 4 of Cups, stagnation. I love this 4 of Cups. It is the mockingbird that's sent to warn somebody of what's happening in their life, but they're so caught up in their daily, in their mundane, in their home, what they own, their community, that they don't listen to the signs of the flow of energy. So they're stagnant, and the mockingbird is trying to warn them of death, of a sacrifice. The Hanged person, something they don't see that's hidden, the moon, Piscean energy. For some of you in a work situation, there's a lot of fighting and conflict, competition, and causing confusion or different options. Someone that wants to offer something. For some of you have an offer of a new work situation you don't see, but there's a lot of hidden enemies and competition behind the scenes. 3 of Pentacles energy, some type of collaboration, communication with a Queen of Cups energy in the past. Someone's changing their perspective. Something that they could have chosen in the past. For somebody seeing that there could have been a Cancer or a Pisces involved in a situation competing with somebody over a passion, over an offer, over an opportunity, over work, over a collaboration, over money for some. For some, you could be fighting among siblings over money. For some, you could work in a very immature, competitive environment, and you could be older than those who you work with. But you can nurture them. For some, that's how I'm seeing it. For some, you have 2 children, or you're going to have 2 children. There's someone that can nurture a bunch of confused people. That's how it's coming in. For some, somebody can nurture a bunch of confused people, especially in a work situation or in a collaborative environment. It's like it's a feminine nurturing energy is needed. Emotional intelligence is needed in a work environment. True emotions, they're needed in a work environment. But I'm getting that they're also defeated in a work environment. You have to find some type of balance, because you could have 9 of spades, a block. Ten of Cups, love. Soul tribe energy, family. 10 of Pentacles, money, 5111. Family, money, stability, legacies, your tree of life, stable income, the devil. Capricorn energy, December, a toxic family environment. Money, the way that money's made is funny. Illegal business dealings or shady business deals, anything for money, and it brings a tower. There's going to be destruction of a family for some. For some, you could have a lot of family members that went to prison or will be going to prison because of money, or they owe you money and it's going to ruin them. 3 of Swords, they betrayed you, heartbreak. Oh my gosh, they played you. Ace of Swords is going to be, you see this. For some of you, you see that your family betrayed you. They played you. They tried to cause confusion and illusions. They could have played with devil work over their ambitions. 9 of Cups. They try to, the dream state, 5211. For some, being cautious in the dream state with family members that play with black magic, that play with demons. You have triumph, chariot energy. All right, my lovies. Something about a gang. Anyway, stay well, my lovies. Jesus. That was all very interesting. Jesus. Anyways, my lovies, boom, by good spicy whitesies. A new beginning, the number 1. Eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality, my lovies. Stay vital. Your vitals, check your vitals for some. For some of you, you may do yourself, again, for some, somebody needs to get some type of, someone spreading STDs or sexually transmitted demons unintentionally. I think it's time to go get checked for some. It's probably important. Because for some of you, you may not want to have sex with your potential significant other or someone you really like want to actually procreate with. Because when it came in like not wanting to have children, 5311, maybe it's like something in your spirit is telling you that you're going to endanger somebody if you do have sex with them because your spirit's not prepared. Because for some, somebody's been, you know, messing around with some messy people. Take that how it resonates. Anyways, what an interesting read, my lovies, I have to say. What an interesting feed, my lovies. For some of you, you can have an interesting feed. I love you, my lovies. That's something about greed. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. Your sister friend loves you. Balance, right? And adores you. Everybody has their dark and their light. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.